Week 12 of the 2026 season keeps us at MetLife as the Dolphins head to New York to face the Jets for the second time this year on episode 32 of the Madden 26 franchise. Welcome back, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. New York final game before the bye, wearing the rivalry alternates today. The Dolphins, we saw them in Week 2, the epic game of the year contender, 34-32 win against New York. Since then, they've lost 8 straight. They're last place in the division. The Jets 9-2, second place in the East, but their Achilles heel is the East. 2-2 against division opponents, but they win the toss to fur. Round 2 starts now here in the Meadowlands. Dolphins' last win was in Week 2 against these Jets back home in Miami. And Marshall will take it to the 25 here as Tua, his game in Week 2. The numbers, 2 touchdowns, no picks, including the miracle win at the end there. The big play to Jalen Waddle. They do have a big change here on the offensive line, though. Aaron Brewer started that game in Week 2. He's injured. Andrew Myers starts at center today. Waddle had the game-winning catch in Week 2, the prayer on 4th and 10 to set up the game-winning field goal to win by 2 in that game. Devin Scott, the rookie tight end, has had a stellar season. Miami starts at the 25. This is the worst passing game in the NFL. And a fake on first down to Achane, to it with all day. Stepson fires to the flat, it's caught, and breaking a tackle as was. He's got to pick up with 1 against this Jets defense, which has been stellar during the past few weeks. I mean, outstanding game a week ago. It's just been good game after the 45 points given up to LA. 2nd and 9 here at the 27-yard line for Miami. As in the first meeting, 34 points. The Jets had to come back down 21 in the second half of that game. Under center, and a give to Achane. And he gets the edge. Achane down the sideline. And a good tackle by Murray to limit that to 18. One of the fastest players in the NFL. You can say that about multiple skill positions on this team. 2nd and 11 to the air is Tua. First of the day. All day. He delivers. Achane gets away from Murray and accelerates inside the 30. Achane still on his feet all the way to the 18-yard line for 38 yards. And they're in the red zone for the first time today, where they've really struggled. And only a 40% touchdown rate. Wright is in the backfield on first down. Scott in motion. Will give here to Wright. Trying to bounce it to the outside, and he loses a yard on the play. And that makes it 3rd and 8. The worst third down team in the NFL. The second worst team, New England, is about 6 or 7 percentage points better on third down. Tua on the run. Tagovailoa is sacked by Boren. He has a sack and 4 straight. The rookie has 6.5 on the year. This 4th down. They'll kick. Jason Sanders. He's had a good year. Season long of 53. This is from 36 yards. Right hash, and the Dolphins strike first. So Sanders will send it away. Miami takes the early lead, and McCole Hardman will return it from the 4. He's had a outstanding year as a return touchdown this year and takes it to the 22. Jason Dawson in Week 2 was only 2nd NFL start, 2 touchdowns and a pick. He was sacked twice. Overall, I mean, he's leading candidate for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Jets offense in that Week 2 game put up 32. They have been stellar in every game, all but 2 games they put up 30-plus this year. They are by far the highest scoring offense in the NFL. Detroit is number 2, and I mean, we'll see it in a moment. As first down at the 22-yard line. They score 10 fewer points a game. They score 26.6 a game. They're second place. This is a gift to Hall on first down. Big praise. Bryce Hall, the leading NFL rusher, has 16 to the first down. The Miami defense, Jalen Phillips, defensive player of the year last season. 2 linebackers. Everything's the same except for cornerback. Kader Kohu is injured. He played Week 2. Cam Smith starts outside in this matchup. Gerard Poole, perhaps contender for Defensive Rookie of the Year. He has been stellar. First down, New York at the 38-yard line. Only 2 teams give up more rushing yards a game than the Dolphins. Figured on first down. Dawson, soft check down, and Beck has 6, and that brings up a 3rd and 2. Only 2 teams better on third down than New York. 3 receivers set. Blitz is sent, picked up, downfield floater is knocked down, incomplete by Trader, and on 4th down they'll go. So aggressive call on their side of midfield. 4th and 2. They're going for it. Herd count didn't work. Tries it again, and they're going. Blitz. Dawson fires. Miscommunication with Dotson, turnover on downs. And the Dolphins take over at the Jet 46. So the aggressive play call doesn't work. It is first down Miami. Start with a fake. Tua. Oh, pressure coming. Steps out. Launches. Double coverage to it. Tyreek Hill accelerates for the touchdown. He ran through the bracket, and the Dolphins, with 2 drives, have 2 scores. Wow. 46 yards off the turnover on downs. His 5th of the year. And it's 10-0 Miami. The kick by Sanders is good. Wow. So one play, and the Jets are down by 10. First down at the 27. They were down 21 in the Week 2 matchup. Had a lead in that game late before Miami ripped their hearts out. Give to Hall for 9. So 2nd down and 1. 2 tight ends set. Now under center, Dawson. This time, play fake. Dawson to the air, flips it downfield to Wilson. He's got the feet down for a first down in Miami territory. But Mike McDaniel seems to disagree. Throws the challenge flag. And we'll see if Garrett Wilson got his feet in bounds. So, it'll be 3rd down and short if he doesn't get it. It's an explosive play if he did get the feet in bounds, which it looks like he did. So this is going to stand. Miami is going to be charged their first time out. And the Jets are at the 48-yard line of Miami. So first down, under 4 to go in the opening frame. 2 tight ends under center again. And Dawson this time with a play fake. Has all day. Downfield strike. He's got Turpin. Accelerates inside the 20. Inside the 10. Fitzpatrick saves the touchdown at the 4. That is 1st and goal. Best red zone team in the NFL. They score a touchdown nearly 90% of the time. 1st and goal. Give to Hall. Hall powering to the goal line to the 1. 2nd and goal. No receivers on the field. This is real old school football. 2nd and goal. And a run to Hall, and he is tracked down. So 3rd and goal. And the same formation both sides. It's fullback time to Beck, and he is rejected for a loss of 2. And that 4th down and goal to go. Well, first Miami calls their 2nd timeout. So with 2:02 to go in the first quarter, Miami's down to 1 timeout. 4th and goal, they're going. From the 3, past the end zone is dropped. And incomplete, going for Dotson. And that's the 2nd time on 4th down they go his way. Miami at the 4, 2nd and 9. Under 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Motion man is Achane to the air. Tua stepping on the run. Finds Hill. Tyreek Hill has a first to the 20 for 16. And Tua is over 100 yards. 3rd and 4 as the second quarter begins. Dolphins by 10. Tua with a hard count. Blitz is sent. He's hit. Delivers. Hill accelerates for the first down for 8 yards. And a timeout for an injury. And that is Patrick Paul, the left tackle. First down. Motion man is Jelani Woods. And this time, play fake pass to the outside. Wide open is Clyde. Devin Scott cut down with 10. 2nd and inches. So 2 straight scoring drive for Miami. This one's already successful. If they score or not, they got out of their own end zone. Achane has the block. Achane inside the 30 makes a cut. Blocked by Hill. Out of bounds at the 22. And the Miami offense is lighting up the scoreboard so far. Right on first down. Gets it to the outside. Jalen Wright, so going. He breaks the tackle, cuts back all the way inside the 10, and Thomas brings him down at the 6 with 1st and goal. Trying to make it 3 consecutive drives with the score, trying to go up 3 possessions. 1st and goal. Each in the back of the pistol is Tua. And meeting him at the hole is Quincy Williams. That's a loss of 4. 2nd and goal. They go heavy here. RPO run. Achane sailed off by Ingold. Will take it in for the touchdown. And for the 2nd straight matchup between these 2 teams, an early Miami avalanche. Chance to go up 17-0 here in the 2nd quarter. 6th of the year for Achane. His first since week 5 against Kansas City. Here to 17-zip Miami. Wow. Well, 10-play drive. They go to the length of the field, 98 yards. Sets take over at the 28. And really threatening to make this bye week episode shorter than it has to be. This is Dawson, though, and he runs for a first down to the 42. Now first down, New York, as they trail big early on. To the air with the blitz. Screen is set up to Hall. Blockers ahead, cutting around. Breece Hall still going. Breaks the tackle, and he's all the way to the 36 for a first down. 21 yards on the screen into Miami territory. And his first down. Heavy side here. Motion man is Moreau. Run to the opposite way. Hall sealed off by Taylor. Breece Hall explodes. Cuts inside. down to the 18-yard line for 18 more. So 3rd and 5 now for New York. Trying to capitalize on this red zone trip. Wide open is Turpin. That's a touchdown. And the Jets are on the board. And there's your answer. The Jets finally go down and score. A failed 4th down on each of their first 2 drives. Turpin now has his 9th of the year. And with this extra point by Bates, it's 17-7 with about the halfway mark of the 2nd quarter. Injury after the play, that's Mason Taylor. And that could be a killer. So 1st down at the 39. Under center is Tua with a pair of tight ends. Get to Achane, and he breaks through. Davon Achane across midfield already. He's down to the 47 of New York. 3rd and 12 now. Jalen Wright is in the backfield. 4:28 to go and a half. Blitz picked up. Running out of time. Pass is caught. Westbrook Akine breaks the tackle. He's short. He got 9. It is 4th down. Jets take over at the 19-yard line. 2nd down and 10. 3:46 to go. They get the ball first out of half, so a big drive here. Dawson with the blitz. Dawson underneath. It's caught in stride. It's Wilson. Tries to cut inside. Good tackle by Trader, but he's got a 1st down. No 1st down, New York. As they try to make this 1-score game. Run to the outside is Hall. Gets a block. Gets another. Breece Hall cuts inside, and he's all the way to midfield with another 1st down for 16. 1st down, New York. Colors get on the 2-minute warning. 4-man rush on 1st down all day. Sanson fires to Turpin, reverses course. Turpin explodes. 1st down to the 28, pick up 23 yards. So now 3rd and 10. Past the 2-minute warning. To the air is Dawson. Running out of time, and down he goes. Zach Seiler there. 6.5 this year. Miami has expended their final timeout, and the Jets are going to have to kick. This is 50 yards for Jake Bates. Only 1 missed field goal this year. That was from 56. 2 extra points blocked. 50 yards left dash, and it sneaks its way in for 3. It's a 1-score game. The Dolphins have it at the 26 out of timeouts. Trying to make it a 2-score game again before the break. Here is Tua. To the outside is caught. Scott down the sideline, and he's inbounds, though. He's got 15 yards. So 1st down, under center this time. Talking about low back to the air. Checks it down. This is Waddle, and look at the power. 1st down for 10. Under a minute to go. 1st down. To the air again. Pressure on the way. Tua dancing right into pressure. Down he goes. Jermaine Johnson, his 9th of the year. He has a sack in 5 straight, and it's 2nd and forever now. This could end the half. Tua to the outside. This is Malik Washington. He cuts inside, and that will do it. End of 2. The Dolphins lead the Jets by 7. The Jets have clawed back from down 17, and with this drive out of half, they can tie this up. If you're enjoying it, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. I hope you didn't leave too early. After week 2, when they were down 21 points, should have known better. And return from the 3-yard line. And this is Turpin, and he's down to the 24 leaders for the Jets. Dawson hit under half his passes, 137 yards, had the touchdown to Turpin, who's the leading receiver today. Hall, about 9 to carry. And another, only down 7 after how they half unfolded in the beginning. 3 straight scoring drives by Miami. Jets failed 2 4th downs. And then 1st down to the 24-yard line. Under center is Dawson. With 3 receivers set. Interesting, Moreau is out there. No, Mason Taylor was injured on an extra point earlier. Dawson takes off and dives ahead for 15 and the 1st down. So it looks like no more Mason Taylor the rest of the way. 1st down fake all day, and Dawson was inside the tackle box. And throwaway for a flag. And they say Turpin was not in the area. And that's first penalty of the day on either side. Least penalized team in the NFL. To the air is Dawson. Hit as he thrown. Deep ball to Wilson. Overthrown. With Cam Smith just about half step out of phase. 3rd and a mile. Jets are going to play it safe. A screen to Hall. Oh my goodness. Breece Hall needs to make a man miss and does. 1st down to the 47. Wow. 25 yards on 3rd and 21. 1st down, New York. They were content with a punt. Pass outside here to Bryant. Harrison Bryant with 11 in the 1st. So 1st down, New York. Trying to tie this game. Allen is in the backfield with a 4-man rush. All day in the pocket running out. Down he goes. Steelers got career sack number 45. It's his 4th career 2-sack game. Loss of 4. And it's now 3rd and 14. Hall is back in to the air. All day, dump off to Turpin. Accelerates, has the first for 15 on 3rd and 14. So 2nd and long now. Long opening series, 4-man rush. Dawson runs out of trouble. A little floater, the Hall is open. Hall cuts upfield inside the 10. He breaks the tackle. He's in for the touchdown. What a run by Breece Hall. And this game's going to be tied. Wow. There were 3 Dolphins in the area with a 4th lurking about 10 yards downfield, and none of them could bring him to the ground. 15th career receiving score, and we are tied at 17 after the Dolphins went out to a 17-0 lead where they went down and scored on 3 straight drives. Bates just sent it away. Marshall from the 5. And Marshall will take it down to the 23. Leaders for the Dolphins. Tua only had 1 incompletion in that first half. H.Jan nearly or over 11 to carry. Had the touchdown, and Tyreek Hill, he's on his way to a big time game. Only 3 catches for 70 yards. He had the big 46-yarder to put him up 10-0. But now we're in a tie game. Starting over, Dolphins with it kind of exactly how this game began. They started at the 23. H.Jan out of the backfield on 1st down. Here is Tagovailoa. Pass is caught. This is Hill. And Hill powers forward for 8 to the 31. 2nd down and 2. And a running play. H.Jan has the first, but not much else. He got 2 when he needed to. The average is only down to 10. 3rd and 11. So the struggles in the first half, 1 of 4. Tagovailoa will throw with a 4-man rush. Pressure on the way. Downfield is knocked down. Incomplete. There's the punch. So the Jets take over with a chance for the lead. 4:37 to go in the 3rd. 1st down and a running play. Hall. And he squeezes through. Breece Hall still on his feet. 1st down for 13 yards when he was bottled up. But now with 3rd and 9. Split backfield here. Allen is in as well. Hall motions out. Blitz with a pump fake. All day running out. Dawson's drilled. He's got Turpin across midfield for 11 in the 1st down. What a throw under pressure. 2nd down and 10 now. And a keeper, and Dawson stumped. It's a sack for Dotson, his 2nd of the year at his 3rd and long. Terrell Dotson, 2nd year in Miami, 3rd and 13. They go heavy here. Interestingly enough, Miami doesn't counter personnel. Blitz is sent, picked up, downfield, and Wilson overthrown. And Sherrod Poole hit him, the punt. And the Dolphins take over at the 20. Under 2 to go, but the flag is down. And it's on H.Jan. This is going to be a false start. First flag of the day on Miami. Only 3 teams, including the Jets, less penalized than the Dolphins. 1st and 15. Ali Gordon is in the backfield. And a pick this time. And on the move. Downfield. Knocked down by Gardner going for Nevin Scott. 2nd and long. H.Jan is back in as they spread them all out. Tagovailoa to the air. Pressure on the way. Down he goes again. Will McDonald, 10th of the year. Ties a career high. A loss of 10. They're back to the 5-yard line. Miami's offensive line gives up a ton of sacks this year. 3rd and 25. They need the 30. 4-man rush. Back and clean. Tagovailoa with all day. Lobs it up. It's knocked down. Waddle would have been well short anyway. And now Tua's down after the play. Wisnowski will punt it away. We'll have to keep tabs on that Tua injury. 1:08 to go. Here in the 3rd quarter, and Turpin has it into Miami territory. 3rd and 7. This could be the final play of the 3rd. And a blitz this time. Dawson. Lob ball to the sideline. Caught by Turpin. That's 1st down to the 32. We're at the end of 3. We are tied at 17 here in the Meadowlands. Tua with 171 yards, a touchdown. Dawson with a pair of touchdowns, over nearly 100 more yards. Seiler with 2 sacks for Miami, and how about the Jets on the precipice of 24 unanswered points. The Jets, since losing that first game against Miami, have won 8 of their next 9. Miami has lost 8 straight since. They have the bye in there as well. Get to Hall on 1st down, and Hall explodes inside the 20. 14 in the 1st down. Jets have their bye after this game. And it's a date with Kansas City, the division-leading Chiefs. Give to Hall on 1st down. To the outside he goes. Breece Hall has another 9 in the 3rd down on the way. 4 down territory has been all day today. Dawson, time, fires. Wilson to the end zone. Short. That is 1st and goal. This run defense and the goal line has been stellar for Miami today. Can they do it again? 1st and goal. Hall, bowed up. Grant for a loss of 3 back to the 4. Wow! Second and goal. Allen is in after that hit. Motion man is Turpin. And a fake. Wide open is Turpin, and the Jets take the lead for the first time today. Cavante Turpin, a 4-yard score. It's his 10th of the year, second 2-touchdown game. And it's 24-17, 24 in a row by the Jets. Wow. 9-play drive. And the Dolphins take over at 28, 8:32 to go. Here in regulation. And an empty set for 2, a 4-man rush. Pocket clean, pass is caught. Waddle uses the speed. Cuts inside, breaks a tackle. Down to the 40 and a first down. 32 yards and the first down Dolphins. This time a play fake to the air. Pass is high, brought down. Westbrook Akine to place 2 first downs on this drive. Pick of 11. First down here. So in scoring range, but love to answer with a 7. Get momentum back on their side. A toss to Hill, and he is going the wrong way. That's a loss of 7 back to the 36. What a disaster. 3rd and 20 now. Achan is in. Oh my goodness. We had an outstanding drive alive now. 3rd and 20. Screenplay here to Washington. Easy field goal range now. Pick up of 8. And on 4th down, they'll kick. Sanders made his first from 36. This is from 48 yards. Right hash. And it's drilled dead center and good. And it's a 4-point game. Under 5 to go. Jets have it. 2nd and 5. Allen is the back. And a give to Allen. Up the middle. Cuts back. And he pinballs his way. Still on his feet. And he's still going. What an effort to the 43-yard line. He broke about 4 tackles. And now 3rd and 9. 3:39 to go. Donovan Edwards is in the backfield. And the flag is down. It's on Jalen Phillips, the Defensive Player of the Year. At a head start. And it's 3rd and 4. Allen is back in there now. And blitz is sent. Dawson on the run. Looking for an option. He's a prayer too far for Moreau, and they will punt McNamara. And Hill will watch it fly. It's got some backspin. It hits the backside of Hill, and it's a turnover. Unbelievable. Special teams turnovers help the Jets get back in their game. And you wait 2. 2nd and 10 is picked. And it's picked up by Smith. He stays in bounds, out of bounds with 19. His 2nd career pick. And the Dolphins get their critical turnover right where that punt would have been down anyway. Wow. I mean, to be fair, it didn't really look like, it got Hill, but that's what they said. And now first down at the 19-yard line. Pressure on Tua. He sacks. It's Johnson with his 10th of the year. 4th sack of the day for the Jets and a loss of 9. Closing in on the 2-minute warning. This drive's going in the wrong direction. Motion man is Devin Scott. To the air, turning by Loa. Pass outside is caught by Scott. He's got 7 back, and this is a 2-minute warning. 3rd and 12. I mean, likely now or never with the Jets running game. Spread them out. 4 options for Tua. Send 5 out. Tua with time running out. Pass is caught. Westbrook Akine is well short. Timeout Miami. As Tua is down with an injury. And now Quinn Ewers is in for the biggest snap of the game. Trying to snap an 8-game losing streak. 4th and 9. Scott in motion. Blitz is sent. Passing over the middle. Diving catch. First down, Miami. Talked about Tua's injury earlier. And now Ewers is in. Here is Achan. And he's got to pick up a 5. They got to hurry the rest of the way. 2nd down and 5. Ewers, in his 2nd action this year, he played some garbage time a few weeks ago with a similar injury to Tua. Hill in motion, a lot of time off the clock. Need the touchdown. Little dump off here to Hill, and a good tackle by Carter. Line of scrimmage, 3rd down. Big play, 2 tries here to get to the 40. Actually closer to the 39-yard line. Motion man is Waddle. Ewers in the throw. Ewers is hit. He's going to be wide open. Unbelievable. Hill gives the Dolphins the lead. Touchdown. Quinn Ewers delivers in the clutch. The 2nd-year QB out of Texas. Dolphins back on top with 43 ticks to go. Unbelievable. That's inexcusable by Thomas. And the 6th of the year for Hill. 17 career 2-touchdown games for the future Hall of Famer, 27-24. Jets only need the field goal, though, with 43 seconds to go. And they have one of the best distance kickers in the NFL. Turpin from the 7. The big return chance. Turpin across the 30. And he's tackled at the 35-yard line. So about 20 or so yards. Maybe closer to 25. 35 seconds now as that's incomplete. All 3 timeouts. Base target line, 43-yard line. That would be exactly 22 yards. 35 seconds left. Dawson stepping up. Dawson on the move. He's going to run. And Chubb checks him down from behind. Pick up of 8. Timeout, New York. 3rd and 2. Allen in. Dawson has time. Stepping up. Dawson on the run. Dawson flicks it. He's got wide open as Wilson, but he throws it out of bounds, and it comes down to this. 4th and the ball game. It's over. They don't convert. And they will. Moreau stays on his feet. And Moreau to the 46 timeout. And they don't get a yard in the next 3 plays. They could try this. See if they can get closer. First down, 15 seconds to go. Dawson stepping. Dawson is hit and throws it away. 10 seconds left over the head of Allen. 10 seconds left from the 46. Near to 63-yard field goal. In range for Bates, of course. Dawson, he's drilled. Pass is caught! Caught by Wilson! First down, timeout New York with 3 seconds to go. And now Bates for the tie. Timeout Miami as they want to ice him. 3 seconds left. This will end regulation no matter what. 35 yards for Bates for the tie. Right hash. On its way. It is good! And we're heading to overtime. Wow, what a 4th quarter. As after 4 quarters, it's not enough. Elite heroics by Dawson this time. Week 2, it was Tua to Waddle. This week, it was Dawson to Wilson. And now 7 minutes, 30 seconds to decide if the Dolphins can end their 8-game losing streak or if the Jets can get back above 500 against the division. Their only 2 wins have come against the Patriots. They swept the Pats this year. Now, against the Dolphins, they lost in week 2. Against Buffalo a few weeks ago, they lost. That's their 2 losses on the season. Now the coin toss. Miami gets to control it. We'll see what they decide. As Miami will not win the toss. The Jets win it, and they will receive with time a factor. It's better to receive, be on the front foot. In overtime, obviously, that's different. And Sanders sends it away. Turpin from the 5. Turpin is going to return. Had a good return to set up the field goal drive. He's down to the 30 here, so about 27 yards to get in the field goal range for Bates. Obviously looking for a little bit more. 7:26 to go in overtime. The 7-minute, 30-second period. Pick up a 3 here to Allen. Every play for the rest of the way. 2nd down and 7. Justin Fields is in, by the way. As Dawson is being looked at with an injury. Pass to the outside here. Out of bounds, incomplete. 3rd and 7. No challenges in overtime. All booth reviews. It's 3rd down and 7. Fields delivers. Wilson. First down for 8. Obviously, overtime rule is different. They are the postseason rules. It's this drive decides how this overtime period is going to go. Pass outside to Allen. He's got to pick up of a yard. So realistically, no matter what the Jets do, that's what Miami knows they need. Give to Allen, big play. Braylon Allen has a first to the 38, and Miami calls a timeout. Another injury. So Isaiah Davis now in. 5:35 to go here in overtime. And they give to Davis. Up the middle, gets blocked by Turpin. Davis, another first down to the 25-yard line. And now Jason Dawson is back in. First down to the 25. Toss to the right side, Allen. Braylon Allen. There he goes. Braylon Allen. Another first down into the red zone. Just trying to take the early lead in overtime. First down, long drive. Give to Allen. Braylon Allen. Big creases in the run game this drive. But it's 2nd and inches. At the 5-yard line. Davis in. Outside to Moreau. Moreau has got the first of the 2. 1st and goal. Phillips saved the touchdown. This drive has eclipsed more than half of the quarter. Blitz on first down. Pass to the outside is Wilson. Jets strike first in overtime. 3-yard score. And now the Jets with a decision. They'll go for the extra point. And now Miami knows they need the touchdown. They'll have all 4 downs. But time of factor, 10th of the year for Wilson. And it's 34-27, 3:19 to go in overtime. 34 was enough for the tie in the Week 2 matchup. Will be enough for the win in the Week 12 matchup. Marshall will return it across the 25, planted at the 26. And here we go, 3:16 to go. Quinn Ewers, does he have another fourth quarter come, or at least late comeback again? All day, downfield, wide open is Hill. Tyreek Hill down to the midfield stripe, the first down. Ewers led the game-tying drive in the go-ahead drive in the fourth quarter. Defense let him down. Now trying to tie or take the lead here in overtime. Ewers downfield. Hill's got it. Tyreek Hill into the red zone. 2 plays, and the Dolphins are set up with 2 to go. No 2-minute warning here in overtime. First down to the 19. Etienne motions out. Ewers running. Ewers has space. Quinn Ewers will slide with 7 to the 12. Second down 3. Motion man is Hill. And a running play. Etienne. And not going to get there to the 10. It's 3rd and inches. Under a minute to go. Right is in the backfield. Big play here. Motion man is Scott. Under minutes to go. Motion Scott around. Ewers. Backwards pass to right. He's denied by Armstrong. 4th down. That might be a game-saving play. Time is ticking. 15 seconds left. Etienne's got the first down to the 5. And timeout Miami. This will be it. 11 seconds left. Again, this period ends. It's over. It's the final score is the final score. 1st and goal. Ewers. Time. Dancing. Firing back in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Miami. And a decision looms for McDaniel. Jalen Waddle as Ewers on 2 tries has got 2 touchdowns, and they're going to go for the win. Second of the year for Waddle, and now for the win, a 2-point conversion with 7 seconds left. This is the final play of the game. If Miami gets 2 yards, it's over. They win. If not, the Jets will win. Etienne stood up in the fight. The Jets have won again. They take it in overtime. As the Dolphins lose their 9th straight, the Jets are above 500 in the division, and they are at double-figure wins for the first time in a long time. Oh, my goodness. And they are a step closer to ending the longest active postseason drought in the NFL. Jason Dawson gets it done in overtime. The defense holds down the 2-point conversion, and the Jets win. What a game in overtime. Held them out of the 2-point conversion with Etienne. Tyreek Hill nearly 200 yards. I can't believe Ewers hit that pass. It was perfect on the highest pressure moments of the game. Essentially, the Miami season, they lose, they're essentially eliminated. It's a long way to go anyway. They're hoping for an 8 or 9-8 playoff berth as a 7 seed, but that is still like an elimination game for them. Just outstanding game. I hope you enjoyed it. Defense came up huge in the end there. On a 2-point conversion, if nothing else. Just another outstanding game against Miami. That a total series determined by 3 total points. Miami ends with a positive point differential of +1 with a 1-1 record. It's just absurd what that game was. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I made it. And of course, this is our game heading into the bye, so we get to be well rested. There's a lot of wear and tear at the end of that game, especially with it going to overtime. With it being our bye week, we have 11 upgrades. Brees Hall up to a 94. Jason Dawson with a +3 up to an 85. Mambu up to an 85. Washington up to an 81. McDonald up to an 80. Armstrong with a +5 up to 74. Donovan Edwards up to a 72. Barnes up to a 71. Peralta up to a 71. Stickers up to a 71. And Malachi Moore up to a 70. So let's check back in on the Trent Armstrong breakout scenario. So he becomes star development and all DBs get a +1000 XP boost. Now let's check in on Quinn Williams breakout scenario. So he gets a +2500 XP for his 1 TFL game. Now let's check back in on the film room scenario. So the players get a +5 approval rating. No one gets any attribute boosts. And now finally, for week 14, we have a trust the staff scenario.
They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
So all QBs get a +3 short throw accuracy, all running backs get a +3 carrying, and we have a goal for 0 turnovers and a win against Kansas City. Now to scores across the leg, let's get things started in Detroit. It's Thanksgiving Day, it's Jared Goff to Sam Laporta, 4-yard score, Lions lead 7-0. Second quarter now, it's the Bills with the ball. And it's Josh Allen giving to James Cook on the screen, gets the block, gets the touchdown. Game's tied at 7. 2-minute drill now, Detroit with it on the goal line. It's a second and goal. It's again to the rookie, Caesar Roman. We're going to block ahead there by 71. 2-yard score. Lions lead 14-7 at half. Stays that way to the fourth quarter. Bills trying to tie it, 3rd and 7. Josh Allen steps and fires to Khalil Shakir, 19-yard score. This game's tied at 14. Ensuing drive in the fourth quarter, 3rd and 6. Jared Goff finds Sam Laporta, and Laporta takes it for 28 yards. Lions back in front, 17-14. Next drive after the field goal. It's Josh Allen, the first play. Lob ball to Coleman, who gets it over Reed. Breaks the tackle, outruns Rodriguez. Takes it 75 yards. The Bills are on top for the first time today, 21-17. Comes down to this. One last chance here for Detroit. And Goff is picked up by Milano. Bills are still undefeated, 11-0. Bills win it, 21-17. Now to Foxborough, Chargers Patriots on Sunday Night Football. Opening series, it's Travion Henderson, a 5-yard score, and the Pats lead 7-0. Later in the first quarter, Chargers with the ball. It is Justin Herbert finding the rookie Evan Thomas, who dives his way in, 11-yard score. This game's tied at 7. Next drive, second quarter, Chargers with it. It's Justin Herbert, and he goes down and finds Trey Harris. And Harris has 19 yards, Chargers in front, 10-7. Next drive in the second quarter, Chargers back with us, 2nd and 2, a little play fake here. Herbert finds a leaping Trey Harris, 13-7. 30-second drive, less than that. Patriots just trying to run out clock with a screen here. Drake May is picked off on a screen by Dayo Odenigbo. Somehow, Chargers get a field goal, 16-7 late at half. Opening drive, third quarter for the Pats. Drake May on first down with a play fake. Off his back foot finds a wide open Kendrick Bourne. He takes to 70 yards as he outruns Derwin James. Patriots back hit it, 16-14. Later in the third quarter, Chargers with it. And on first down, Justin Herbert with a little RPO. He runs it himself, 11-yard score. Chargers lead is now 23-14. Fourth quarter now, Patriots with a 3rd and goal sneak for Drake May, a 1-yard score. Chargers in front, 23-21. Later in the fourth quarter, Chargers with it. It's Justin Herbert going to the outside. Quentin Johnston down the sideline, has to pick up a 15 yards. They had a field goal, 26-21. Comes down to this, 4th and 20 for the game. Patriots with it. It's a play fake for May that fools everybody. A floater or more that's breaking up by Tarheeb Still. Would not have gotten the first anyway. Chargers win it by a final score of 26-21. For the rest of the Week 12 scores, for the rest of the Thanksgiving Day games, the Cowboys beat the Texans and the Vikings beat the Falcons 28-22. For the Sunday slate games, the Buccaneers blow out the Browns, the Jaguars beat the Eagles, the Saints beat the Bengals, the Giants beat the Colts, the Ravens blow out the Chiefs, the Packers beat the Bears, the Cardinals beat the Rams, the Broncos beat the Panthers, the Niners blow out the Seahawks, and on Monday night, the Commanders beat the Titans 21-7. Week 12 players of the week on offense in the AFC. Jason Dawson, the win against Miami, the 4 touchdown passes. We watched it happen. NFC, Brock Purdy, the win against Seattle, 222 yards, 3 touchdowns, add in rushing score. Defense, AFC, Patrick Surtain, the win against Carolina, 7 tackles, a pick, 6 for 13 yards, and a 3-point win. NFC, Darius Robinson in the win against the Rams, 8 tackles, 1 for a loss, and 3 sacks. Finally, rookie of the week in the AFC, Jason Dawson, again, we went over it, watched it happen, all that stuff. NFC, John Soto in the win against Cleveland, 10 tackles, and an interception. Now to Week 13, scores across the league. Let's start in Buffalo. Bills, Dolphins. Josh Allen on the opening series, a little lob pass. He finds Coleman with a diving catch. 31 yards. The Bills lead 7-0. Opening drive for Miami. It's Tua on the fake, and after last week's game, you knew Tyreek Hill was going to be wide open. He is here. It's a pick up of 23. Bills still lead 7-3. Later first quarter, Bills back with it. Josh Allen giving to James Cook, who accelerates, and James Cook. There's a first down for 13 yards. Bills had a field goal, 10-3. End of the first quarter, Dolphins back with it. It's Tua talking by Low on the second down. Runs to the outside pass to the unblocked defender. Finds Tyreek Hill again. 2 receivers in the area. 18-yard catch. Bills lead 10-6. Next drive, or second quarter now later in. It is Josh Allen steps and finds a wide open Keon Coleman. 18-yard score, 17-6. End of the half, Bills just trying to run out the clock. And it's James Cook just trying to eat some yardage in the half. And not only does he do that, he goes 87 yards down the sideline. Bills now a 3-score lead. They lead 24-6 at half. Third quarter, Dolphins with it. Their opening series. It's a 3rd and 11. Tagovailoa steps and finds Nick Westbrook-Akine. It's a 30-yard touchdown. Bills still lead 24-13. Next drive later in the third quarter, Bills with it. It's a 1st and goal to James Cook, who takes a 4-yard for a touchdown. Bills lead 31-13. Later in the third quarter, Bills back with it. It's Josh Allen to James Cook again, who takes off up the middle, and Cook goes for 18 yards. Bills had a field goal. They lead 34-13. Late fourth quarter now, Bills trying to salt this one away. It's Ray Davis gets it, and Davis explodes, gets the block downfield, takes it 29 yards, and the Bills lead 41-13. Just trying to run out the clock here, end of the fourth quarter. It's Ray Davis again. He scored from 29 this time. He scores from 46 yards. Bills with an exclamation point. They're 12-0. They were at 48-13. Dolphins have lost 10 straight. Now to New England. Niners Patriots opening series on Monday night. Brock Purdy steps up and finds a wide open Brandon Ayuk 63-yard touchdown as he outruns Peppers. Niners lead 7-0. Second quarter now. Patriots with the football. And it's Drake May. He finds a wide open Tyler Algier. He goes for 19 yards. Patriots had a field goal. 7-3. 2-minute drill now. Patriots with it. Third down, trying to take the lead for the first time today. 3rd and 6. It's Drake May to Travion Henderson. And Henderson has a convoy spin move for 13 yards. They had a field goal. They have the funny score at half. Opening drive, or later in the third quarter, Niners with it. 1st and goal. It's Brock Purdy on a bootleg. He finds George Kittle for a 6-yard touchdown. Niners lead 14-6. Next drive, Patriots with it. It's Tyler Algier right up the gut. He goes for 16 yards with a stiff arm on Brown. And a field goal. Niners lead 14-9. Next drive, Niners back with it. It is Brock Purdy to Elijah Moore, and the former Bill takes it down the sideline, goes for 16 yards and a field goal. Niners lead 17-9. Fourth quarter now, Niners trying to salt this one away. The defense has been suffocating. It is the rookie Otis Owens. Takes it 21 yards, and the Niners lead 24-9. Late fourth quarter now, and just trying to find some prayers here. Drake May steps up. He is drilled here. He is injured after the play, so he doesn't play the rest of the game. Justin Simmons with the pick. And the Niners had a field goal. They lead 27-9. So May was out for the rest of the game. Jameis Winston is the quarterback now, 4th and 13. And is broken up by Diamador Lenore. And a field goal. Niners win it 30-9. Patriots are held out of the end zone. For the rest of the scores on Thursday night, the Giants upset the Cowboys 26-20. For the Sunday slate games, the Browns beat the Broncos, the Packers beat the Panthers, the Colts blow out the Jaguars, the Rams with a 1-point win against the Bears, the Eagles beat the Commanders, the Buccaneers beat the Saints, the Chiefs beat the Chargers, the Seahawks beat the Cardinals, the Raiders blow out the Steelers, the Ravens beat the Bengals, and on Sunday night, the Lions blow out the Falcons 41-15. Now in the standings, in the AFC North, the Ravens 8-4. In the South, the Jaguars and Texans 7-5. In the East, the Bills 12-0. And in the West, the Chiefs are 8-4. NFC Lions 9-3. In the South, Panthers and Bucks 6-6. In the East, the Commanders 7-5. And in the West, the Niners are 7-4-1. Week 13 players of the week on offense. In the AFC, James Cook in the win against Miami, 166 yards, 13 to carry, 2 touchdowns, added 4 catches. NFC, Jared Goff in the win against Atlanta, 61%, 293 yards, 3 touchdowns, added a rushing score with 18 yards. Defense AFC, Greg Rousseau in the win against Miami, 10 tackles, 9 for a loss, and 5 sacks. NFC, Zach Bond in the win against Washington, 8 tackles, a TFL, and 2 forced fumbles and recoveries. Finally, Rookie of the Week, Jonathan Branch, the Colts rookie in the win against Jacksonville, 175 yards, 2 touchdowns, added 14 rushing yards. NFC, Max Porter in the win against Chicago, 176 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 12 rushing yards. Leaders passing: Patrick Mahomes, 32, 69 yards, 33 touchdowns for Jason Dawson, 20 picks for Drake May. Rushing: Breece Hall, 1408 yards and 14 touchdowns. Receiving: Brian Thomas Jr., 73 catches. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the first over 1,000 with 1,020 yards, 12 touchdowns for St. Brown, Rashee Rice, Brandon Ayuk, and others. Wrapping things up with defense: Kaiser Wait, 78 tackles, 17 and a half sacks for Greg Rousseau, 4 picks for Xavier Watts, Jack Campbell, Marlon Humphrey, and others. Week 14 NFL action kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Texans and Jags. Sunday slate of games looks like this: Giants, Eagles. We play the Chiefs, Ravens, Titans, Raiders, Patriots, Browns, Steelers, Bears, Lions, Chargers, Dolphins, Bills, Packers, Cardinals, Commanders, Broncos, Niners, Panthers, Falcons, and on Sunday night, the Vikings play the Buccaneers, and on Monday night, the Cowboys play the Bengals. Saints, Rams, Colts, and Seahawks are on bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time when we face the Kansas City Chiefs.